I'm working till nearly 20 years about conservation or regeneration agriculture in France and in Europe.
Where in Europe?
Since now 5 to 6 years, I'm working for the Soufflet Group in a program called Soil Tech, and we try to develop conservation agriculture in 6 countries of Central and East Europe. That means Poland, Czech Republic, Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, and Russia.
And what do you think about situation in agriculture, or maybe not situation in agriculture, but care about soil in these countries?
You have just one answer. It's not would be not enough, but I think there is a global the global change, climate change. People realize that the planet Earth is a little things, and start to begin to look after the soil, the climate, and so and so. And I think it's the same in agriculture, and farmers realize that the soil is very important. So this is the first point. And you have also economic problems with agriculture, because the production costs are very high and the prices are very low. So we need to find a type of agriculture that can reduce the charges and enhance the protection of the soil and of the climate, and so and so. And this is the purpose of regeneration agriculture.
And but this regenerative agriculture, it's a solution for all problems?
It's not a solution to all problems, because it's not a recipe. It's just principles. The principle is, if we copy the natural process, we will be very effective in the production and we will preserve the resource. So that means we have to copy the natural organization of the soil. That means the soil is already covered, is not tilled, and you have a strong diversity, a lot of species sharing the same ecosystem, and that makes the system efficient and resilient. So we try to develop tools in order to copy that system.
It's what do you think? It's the next green revolution?
Yeah, sure. This is in fact the new revolution, because this kind of agriculture is now in the world the fastest developing farming system in the world. So this is it.
How farmers can learn about how to work in this new system?
They need to change their mind. I think this is the most important things. Change their mind about the soil, the farming system, and after it's just a question of observation and action. So maybe the best advice I can tell them is go and see, go to the farm of a farmer doing that for many years, 5 to 10 years, and if it's okay with you, try to copy him.
You wrote the book about cover crops and this new system. Can you say a few words about that book?
Yeah, I'm not the only one. We wrote this book with Frédéric Thomas, who is the Pope of regeneration agriculture in France, and we published that in 2013, so it's 6 years ago. And we tried to realize a practical guide to success in cover cropping system, because cover crops, the continuous cover of the soil is the key to succeed in this kind of system. And so we did this book, and it's not a theoretical book. Yeah, you have theory inside, but it's a practical experience, and with this book you have the key to progress in order to discover tools of the conservation agriculture.
Okay, and what do you think about system of cultivation which farmers use now in Poland? They do this in right way, or they should change something?
I think the Polish farmer are not a single case. This is the general way of farming toward Europe. French farmers, Polish farmers, German farmers, Ukrainian farmers doing the same. The system are very intensive in, how can I say that, machinery, fuel, fertilizer, pesticides. So the costs are very high. This kind of agriculture is still performant in terms of yield, but it's it degrades the soil and the environment. And so the situation is Poland is the same in the whole Europe, and I can say in the worldwide, in the whole world. But there is very interesting things. In France, we start this revolution maybe 10 to 15 years ago. But in Central and East Europe, where we develop soil tech, the Polish pioneers farmers are very motivated, and they are going very fast. So in all the country where I can go and work, Polish is one of the countries where this technology, I think, will develop very, very strongly in the next years.